All right. So I've been playing this now for a bit and not playing very good. So we're starting over. Still going to be Ferrari, but going to start things over here. And we're going to start with that first race. So hopefully I will be a little better this time around. But let's see what happens. I don't have a water. I need a water. I'll be right back. I need a water. Stand by. These race afternoons are long, so I need some water. Playing here before the Rangers game starts. Probably will still be playing this when the Ranger game hits. All right. Excited to get into it. A new season. Let's see what happens. He's probably going to complain about this. Weather looks good. All right, let's get out there. Goal of practice here is going to run as many as we can, as many laps as we can. Let's get the ball rolling here. All right. Give me 1 second. Need to grab my phone here. Hold on. The Kentucky Derby is the Derby on? My phone's blowing up with people talking to me about the Derby. Is that on right now? I don't even know. I've been too busy. I've been too busy watching racing. All right. So, as soon as the guys come back in here, I'll send them out on some race trim. This is the first race of the season. F1 2022 Manager Mod as I prepare for the big release sometime this summer of F1 2022 Manager. All right. So, let's see here. We got excellent on the handling. You love to see it. I guess we'll go that way with the speed. And we'll go that way. We'll see if that could maybe get us going here in the right direction. We'll see. We'll send them out there for some laps. You know, I'm watching on TV. As you guys know, they're in Miami right now for the weekend. I'm watching on TV, and they're doing an hour in practice. And I instantly thought about this game. I was like, well, shit, I'd like to do an hour. Let me do an hour of practice in this game, will you? All right, let's get them out there. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. Let's do a little pushy. I'm really the only guy on reds. But we're second and fifth, respectively. I think I have a little more knowledge and a little more ability to do better this trip. I think. I'm not quite sure, though. Still kind of a shot in the dark. But this is, you know, this is when we want to get the car right. Leclerc there's in fourth. He's on his outlap. He's going to finish first, or he's going to start first on his fly lap. All right, so the handling is a little bit worse. All right. We should just bring him. I'm going to try this. I'm going to bring him in. He's going to come in on his next lap. So we'll have him come in. And we'll follow Charles Leclerc here for a bit. See what he says. Yep, we'll fix that. Just come on in. Come on in. We'll fix it. There's Leclerc, man. He's burning it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Fastest lap. He's number one. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. I'll have him run another lap there. All right, so let's take a look. Poor, good. Poor, good. Let's see. That's poor. That handling was good. try that. Let's see if that gets some better results. Leclerc's dropping a little bit here. We should get him out on some different tires. Let's bring him in. The next time he comes around, he's going to come on in. Seems like everybody's on different tires here. We're only a couple teams, me being one of them, on the reds. All right, let's take a look here. 7 minutes to go. Let's see. We're sending out Leclerc on some yellows. Let's see if that helps. You know, I was thinking maybe we'd get a little more action if we went on a webcam too. Like that. I'm just sitting in my living room. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, that's how you guys do it. Look at that. Well, would you look at it? Would you look at it? What if we did something like that? Maybe this way we would get some more people watching, huh? Maybe that's what we need to do. All right, let's take a look here. See what this looks like. Oh, wait, let's see here. Output mode. All right. Let's try this. All right. Lewis Hamilton, fast. That's a new sector 1, of course. Trying to get these guys the best setup knowledge I can. Car feels good. Setup is perfect. According to Charles Leclerc. Let's bring in Sans. Let's bring him in. I still have him out on reds. Well, getting a lot of compliments on the setup here. But I want to bring Sans in here for... I want to get him out on some different tires. Some yellows. Seems like yellows are the tire of choice here. So let's see if we can get him out here. Back out on some yellows. Let's see. Leclerc says the handling is fantastic. You love to hear it. All right, let's see. Definitely want to get him out on some yellows. Gotta figure out this handling though. Good, poor, good. Good, poor, good. Let's see. Maybe this can do the trick. Man, I've had him on reds the whole day. Still keep him on the race trim. Let's get him back out there. Leclerc slips. Verstappen takes over. Let's bring in Leclerc. Let's take a further look at what he's got going on. Let's take a little deep dive with Leclerc. I started this new career, and I instantly started building a new engine, upgrading the current engine. I'm going to build another one right after this, right after the first one's done. It looks like I'm not going to be able to get Leclerc back out there. He said his gear ratios are perfect. Let's see if we can get him back out there. Oh, man. Oh, man. Man, such a big jump. Let's see if that can maybe get us to where bring him in. See if we can get Verstappen. Shit. poor? Poor, good, poor. What the hell? What the hell? That's weird. That was poor. That was good. Poor. I feel like the handling needs to be way over here. But I don't know how to get it over there. Let's see. Maybe that might do the trick. I don't think it's going to count. I don't think I'm going to be able to get him out of there in time. Shit. I don't think they're going to let him go. I don't think I got him out in time. Well, excellent, excellent, good. Excellent, excellent, good. Excellent, excellent, great. Oh, so we turned that around. That's a good shot heading into qualifying. Q1. So I think how I'm going to attack qualifying is I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait, and then I'll send them out later in the qualifier. So, okay, so we need to go. I think that might help the speed balance. I think that might put him where he needs to be. Great, 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 great. Am I going the wrong direction? It's hard to tell. Well, it's a risk. It's a risk, but hopefully it's not a big enough risk where it'll hurt us. So I'm going to wait a few minutes before I send the boys out. Oh, it's raining. Well, see? It's raining. Screw it. We should just wait until the rain goes away. Send them out there with 6 minutes to go. And just hope that we have a good enough run. Roll the dice. Yeah, look at they're busting my balls. Hey, let's go. Everyone's on the track. How come we're not on the track? Because I've done this thing before where I've rushed it. And then I'm getting beat right at the end. And I don't want to rush it. I don't want to get beat right at the end. It seems to happen all the time. Nine minutes to go. We'll send them out. These guys are complaining. We'll send them out. Fine. Let's go. Send them out on some intermediates. These guys are busting my balls. Once we're in once we're halfway through the optimization, oh yeah, we're going to keep him. We're going to keep him on the Reds. The one thing I have yet to master is the art of the clean air optimizer. Oh, we got good. Sans is on the Reds. Leclerc's on the intermediates. It's looking like we could have sent Leclerc out on the intermediates. But what are you going to do? Trying to get this here, trying to. Well, his tires are perfect, but the brakes are overheating. I guess I'll take the brakes overheating, I guess. What are you going to do? Leclerc's busting ass on the intermediates. Water's gone, though. There's no water on the track, so I have to sneeze. Sneeze off camera. All right. It is what it is. Leclerc's going to try harder next time. Carlos is killing it. We're going to send Leclerc out there. We got to get him back out there. He's too close to getting eliminated. Carlos looking like he's going to set the new fastest. And he does. Nicely done. Nicely done. That worked. That worked better than I thought. For sure. All right, so now we're going to get Leclerc back in here. Throw him out on some reds and get him back out there. We got 2 minutes and 50 seconds. He is way too close to the cutoff. He is way too close. To the cutoff. Let's send him out there on some new reds. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Sons, we're not going to send Carlos out there anymore. He's done. He's in first. He's out. Let's keep him in the garage. Don't trip. Trying to get those tires right. And the brakes. It's not easy. Great and good, I'll take it. Great and good, I'll take it. Well, my father just asked me if I was going to watch the Kentucky Derby. I had no plans of watching the Kentucky Derby because I'm not betting on it. All right, so let's get... Oh, Leclerc's in the cutoff, boy. He's in trouble. Leclerc's going to get eliminated in our first qualifying of the season. Is this a joke? Is this a joke? I never, ever have gotten eliminated in Q1. Never. Even when I was brand new to this game a few weeks ago, I've never been eliminated in Q1. Never. I'm going to start now. Oh, beautiful. P4 for Leclerc. Phew. I was worried. Man, he's going around those first few turns, and he's 17th. Getting a little worried there. I was a little worried, but he finished strong. And let's go to Q2. Looks like the track is going to be dry. The weather's going to be good. We're going to send the guys out on some new reds because your fastest your fastest Q2 is the tires you got to start the race with. So we want to make sure that we send them out on some new reds. Are we planning to go out? We're planning to go out. Take it easy. Let's send him out. He wants to go out. He's hot for it. Yeah, I can't. I can't get him. I'm going to send him on these slightly used ones first. And then we'll send him out the second time on some new rubbers. Because we're going to be able to get into qualifying trips here, I think. I think we're going to be able to do that. All right. All right, let's get him out there. Oh, shit. Our downforce is good. So we went the wrong direction there. It's great there. Let's see. Oh, that's great. Little further. Oh, went the wrong direction. All right, let's see. Maybe that will get us. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That might be the thing that gets us to where we need to be with Carlos. Shit. Now, only got good on the tires and I overheated the brakes. So there's that. All right. No distractions for Leclerc. He is out on his lap. All right. Perfect on the tires, overheating the brakes. I think after I build the second engine, after I build that second engine, that's when I think I'm going to build some brakes, work on the brakes. All right, here we go. Off target. My dad just sent me a picture of an urn where my grandmother is now. That's nice. Dad, I'm in the middle of a stream. I'm in the middle of a Formula One Grand Prix. Please. So Science goes from 15th to 4th. He ain't tripping. We're going to get him back out there here right before the end. I'll get him back out there right before the end. All right, let's see. Everybody else is in the pits right now. We're going to wait until the end, closer to the end. We're going to throw them out. on some brand new rubbers and hope that they set new times on the new rubs. That's the goal. Set a new top time. They have to do a better time he's got to do a better time. Let's wait. He's got to do a better time on the new tires. He's got to do a better time on the new tires than he did on the old ones. And that's what we're hoping for here. Boom. We got 99s. Excellent, excellent, excellent. How do I get him to 100? I mean, look at that. 99 across the board. How the hell do I get him to 100%? Yeah, I don't even know if it's even possible. I guess you don't mess with it. Right? Yeah, I'm trying to get these tires good. Damn it. Great. Great, and the brakes are overheated. Brakes are overheated. Here we go. I need better start times. I need better start time. I'd be better finishing times so that I can get these guys on new tires. The strategy worked in terms of getting my guys out there last. My guys are out there last. Everybody else is donezo. Leclerc, so far, through the first two sectors, he's green, green, green. So if he could do another green, would be good. Oh, he got P2. So he's got to start the race. He's got to start the race in those tires. And his tires are a little bit better. Oh, he said, fuck, I made a mistake at turn 5. That's all right. That's all right. I thought I edited Mercedes because in my previous season they were so good. Hamilton won like the first 8 races. He was It was ridiculous. I thought I edited their stats, and I mean, I did, but he's clearly still dominating. I thought I was trying to fix. I shouldn't say fix. I was trying to make Mercedes a little more realistic. But I guess I didn't do a good enough job trying to figure out the text file. All right, no weather. We're good. Leclerc straight 99%. Let's send him out on these. I mean, really, there's no. I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, there's really no reason for me to throw him out right now. %99% for Sainz as well. I mean, there is just no need for me to send these guys out. There really isn't. We don't need to make any adjustments. The only thing that we need to be wary of would be a screw up. But that's it. Look at Verstappen's not here. Perez is here, but Verstappen's long been eliminated. That's interesting. Everyone else is on the track, but we are not. You know, we're going to. Fuck it. Fine. Fine, let's send them out. We'll send them out, even though we don't need to. We'll do it. Let's see what happens. We'll be able to get them back in and send them out for another lap right before the end. I think we'll just handle it the same way that we handled it in Q2. I mean, it seemed to work out for us. So that's how we'll handle it. We'll do it the same way. You know, I wish the brakes didn't heat up. They do not heat up nearly as fast as the brakes do. But whatever. Whatever. So they're pretty damn close. I'm watching intently. Sorry for not talking. Watching intently here. Leclerc's got P3. Sainz has P2. He's knocked Leclerc out of P3. I think we'll try to send him back out there with like 2 minutes to go. See if that gets us over the hump. Kind of how we handled it in Q2. It's kind of how I'm doing it here in Q3. We'll see if that we can finish in the objective, finish in the top 3. And I mean, you got to think that Hamilton's going to go back out again. You got to think they're going to send Perez and Hamilton back out again. One would assume. There goes Perez. Perez has gone out again. It's what we figured would happen. We'll keep them on the same tires. I know. Don't worry. Both cars are at 99% in terms of car balance. I've never gotten to 100. I don't even know if it's even possible. I have no idea. I'm going to send Sainz out on some new rubbers. Brand new rubbers. We're going to take some chances there. We're going to send him out on some new reds. Whatever. See if it works out for us. It might not. It might, or it might not. We'll see. Better warm those tires up quick. All right, here we go. Let's see if the strategy... Well, there goes Hamilton. Yep, he's still a god in this game. As much as he is not a god in real life so far this year in the new car, he is a god here. He's just going to set new times every sector. Perez is done. Everybody's done except for Hamilton. Leclerc. Hamilton's finished. Come on, traffic, step aside. Leclerc's in second. Let's see if Sainz could get up to third. Get up to third. Get up to third. Get up to third. Nope. He stays P4. But that's okay. Because we met some expectations, baby. We got $625,000. Let's go. Ah, you'll love to see it. There we go. Now let's get to the race. Third or above, we're going to get $625,000. Now it's race time, baby. It's race time, baby. Rangers are starting. Game number 3 in Pittsburgh. Let's go. All right. Car setup can't get any better. Cannot get any better. We're going to push to start this race. Both guys are going to push. Let's go. Let's start this race. Let's get this party started. Let's go back up here to the top. Okay. We got Hamilton, Leclerc, Perez, Sainz, Norris, Russell, Alonso, Vettel, Ocon, Stroll, Albon, Gasly, Tsunoda, Bottas, Latifi, Zhou, and Schumacher, Mazepin, and pulling up the bottom rear, Ricciardo and Verstappen. So here we go. Let's see what we got. Leclerc's out in front quickly. Let's see if we can. We have a better tire situation than everybody. So I definitely managed the qualifying better than I have in the past. So that is for sure. So I'm good with that. We got Leclerc in first, Sainz in third. Pulling off a little bit on the fuel burning. Just because, we can't pit for fuel in this game, so we have to manage it the best way we can. Let's pull back here a little bit. We're pulling back just a little on the tires. Pulling back just a little bit on the wear on the tires. Let's see if we could dial it way back. Let's see if we can get away with that. So, you don't have to go crazy. Look at Leclerc setting a new fastest lap on conservative tire wear. You love to see it. so let's see here. All right, so we're good on fuel right now. We're pretty good on tire wear. Looking at everybody else, Russell, let's look at Russell. He's at 68%. I am at 72. So I'm a little better on tires. So that's good. Let me adjust myself here. I got a head itch. All right. So here we go. I think that's going to end up being a goal for Pittsburgh. Got the hockey game on. Looks like that's going to end up being a goal. A cheapie, but a goal nonetheless. Oh, shoot. Let's push a little bit. Man, he is like so. Yeah, see, that is a goal. He is so good with the fuel, man. Sans, even in when I had my other season going career. Well, not the start the Rangers were looking for. Down 1-0 early. But this is the start that I was looking for on this race. Out to a quick lead. All right. My glasses are dirty. Leclerc's good with the fuel. He's really good with the fuel. Let's put him on overtake. See if he can catch up. Leclerc is good on the fuel as well. Where is he in relation to? Oh, yeah, he's behind, but not far. He's not that far off the pace. Question's going to be, how are we going to? How do I finish this? I've been in first before, but I've never won before. How do I finish? When should I pit? If there's a yellow safety car, that'll make the decision a lot easier. That's for sure. And the one thing I just am not good at, or I just don't have the knowledge yet, is when do I use a certain tire? Reds, yellows, whites. I just don't know. Race trim, super soft racer. Light-footed on medium tires, race trim, strong work ethic, rarely makes mistakes. Okay. Well, still good with the fuel. Drop back on the tires. Let's drop back on the tires for both guys. We'll still keep the fuel going. Because Leclerc is at 58%. Russell, 53%. I'd like to try to keep the tires as close to each other as I can. You know, I'd like to stay ahead of him, ahead of P2 in tire percentage. Here he comes. could still ride this guy on. I could still ride Sans on overtake because he is so good on fuel. Here goes lap 8. We've led every lap. So I can't believe. Something is this not going to continue, though. That's for sure. I'm going to have to figure out my pitting situation. Nobody has pit yet. You know, Norris looks like he's going to be having to pit. Alonso. Pull back on the tires there. It's burning up. You know, I was so bad in my first career that Leclerc took away my rights to setting up his strategy. That's how bad I was. But I was, that's a goal for the Rangers. The Rangers just tied it up. Let's go. Let's go. I got dual monitors going here. Well, not really dual monitors. I got an iPad with the Rangers game on. And I got the laptop here streaming, playing this race. So I got 50% for Leclerc on tires, 51% for Sainz. Russell, 44. So, you know, the question is, do I want Russell to have to pit first? Here, let's put that on high. So we're good on fuel. Where is Sainz in all of this? Oh, he's not too far off. He's still there. He's still on the pace. So do we let Russell just pit first and we just don't care, right? Just let Russell pit when he pits, and I would ideally like to pit on a safety car, but thank you, Tandees. Pit when you drop below 10%. Switch to medium tires on Leclerc. Pit Sainz after Leclerc. Now, what's the... Help me out, because this is the part... I don't know if you were here when I mentioned this, but this is the part where I lack complete knowledge. What is the reason for going with the whites, with the mediums? Is it the track grip? When do you know when to use what tire? So that's one bit of knowledge here that I struggle with. So we are on lap 11 of 49. I do the long race, I'm assuming. I play NASCAR 2003. I'm assuming long is like 100%. That's my assumption. I like a complete, like, simmed race. Okay, longer tire. Okay, so that's it. All right. So Tandees, who's my assistant here and my strategy, says let's go to medium tires when we drop below 10% on Leclerc. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take his advice. We're going to go with the whites when we're below 10%. Right now we're at 41%, though. We're good. We're good. Life is good. Now, does overtake on the fuel burn when you're in first, does that do anything? It's going to help me widen my gap a little bit? Does that do anything? Curious because I don't know the answer. All right. Thank you. Mythics. Soft equals faster. Medium, slower than soft, but lasts longer. Hard equals slower than mediums, but lasts the longest. Yeah, I tend to just watch my fuel, and when I'm in the green, then I'll go to like overtake for a while because I know that I have enough fuel to get me to the end of the race. And even though Leclerc has been in first, oh, that's cool. I have a Switch. I never play it. So, all right, let's drop him back here on his fuel because he's getting a little close. And for whatever reason, and it's probably maybe an attribute or something, but Carlos Sainz is so much better on fuel than Leclerc. I don't know why. It's been that way even in my last save when I was getting my ass kicked. So 36% for Carlos on the tires, 34% for Leclerc. Got a 1.4 lead on Russell. Oh, okay. Only use it if you are below first place. Got it. So if I'm in first place, I could do push. We could go to like high, rather. Sorry for the engine. Does high make a difference when you're in first, or what? It's good to know these things. Let's dial it back there. Let's dial it back on the tires. Let's check Carlos falling a little bit off there. But Russell's right on my ass. Russell is right there, man. But yeah, guys, thanks for checking out the stream. Hit the follow button if you so choose. I've basically only streamed this so far. I'm going to play the F1 2022 game on here when that comes out. And maybe do a little NASCAR. Oh my God, the Penguins just got another bullshit goal. Unbelievable. Leclerc, man. Ferrari. I'm a Ferrari guy only because I'm new to the F1 sport in general. And when I first started watching it, which was at the beginning of the year, I saw Leclerc with the Shell logo, and when I bought gas for cars, I was a Shell guy, so I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll root for Ferrari. Logano's my favorite NASCAR driver. He drives for Shell, so I figured we'll just keep it all Shell all the time. So they got 1-2. Leclerc and Sainz heading into tomorrow's race. And if you're into NASCAR, Joey Logano's got the pole. So we'll see what happens. I really want to get to that Vegas race next year. I think that Vegas race is going to be fun times. Fun times. Yeah, dude. Red Bull. I mean, can't go wrong with Verstappen. I mean, he either, DNFs or wins races. Can't go wrong with that guy. I got a buddy. Oh yeah, no. The only thing is they don't have dates yet. I didn't see dates. Oh, if you want to pit, you can. You got plenty of time to swap tires. All right. So we're going. Should I pit them both? Should I pit them both right now? George Russell just got the fastest lap through Sector 3. The fastest through Sector 3. Okay, don't do it at the same time. Gotcha. Okay. So. I guess I'll just do a balanced pit. A balanced pit stop. And then once I come out of the pit, I should just go red, right? Red. Coming out of the pit. So I did a balanced pit stop. All right, well, I'm in second. I lost one spot. I lost one spot. Yeah, he's going to pit right now. I guess I'll just put him on whites. Oh, should I take a chance? Should I take a chance and go fast? All right, I won't. I'll go balanced. All right, let's see. Carlos, you're way out. Well, I lost 3 spots. Claire's in first, though. Well, there we go. That worked out. Son of a bitch. The Rangers falling apart there on the iPad, down 3-1. Damn. Yeah. Ricardo still has not pit. Yeah, I see that. All right, let's ride in with Carlos here. It's interesting. Yeah. Yeah. No doubt. Now let me ask you this question. This is where they think the tires are right now. Estimated 55 to 57 laps, right? And I have 30 laps left. So these tires should definitely take me to the end. As long as I don't abuse them. Leclerc's a little slower. Yeah, okay. That's what I figured. Just can't push him too hard. Let's check in. Yeah, he's close. He is close. Carlos is close. Ricardo will pit at some point. He's going to have to pit. And then we should move 1 and 3. We should be first and third. Lead is 2.1. Like to build that back up again. See if I could widen it a little bit, maybe. So this is the mod. This is the F1 2022 mod. The guy put out I think he updated it last in January. If you look at it on Steam, everybody's like, "Hey man, we gonna update this thing?" Or, "Hey man, what's up? We're gonna update this thing?" Or what? And he hasn't done anything. Hasn't updated anything. So, who knows? Who knows? He's probably not going to update it because of whatchamacallit. It's coming out in a couple months. The F1 2022 Manager. So maybe that's why he's not updating it. I don't know. My complaint was in my other career that I was doing when I first started playing this game, which again, this is only like my 10th race total. Lewis Hamilton won like 6 races in a row. And I'm like, Jesus, this guy's like nerfed. It was unbelievable. He'd get the pole. He'd win the race. He'd get the pole. He'd win the race. Get the pole, win the race. Get the pole, win the race. Get the pole. And I was just like, damn, dude, like this guy's unbelievable. They're not even that good right now in real life. So I have been able to widen my gap a little bit. So maybe I'll dial back on the tires. Sainz is way off the pace now. 7 seconds. Oh, yeah, no, he's definitely great. Yeah, no doubt. So it's like I didn't want to mess with him, but somebody on Reddit told me how to go in and kind of like mess with Mercedes. I don't know if I even did it right because looking at the text file was like holy numbers and semicolons and commas. But I tried to maybe lower Mercedes a little bit. So 4.3, 4.4. Do any of you guys, you guys just F1 guys? Anybody watch NASCAR too, or Indy? I watched Indy a couple times this year. I watched Indy when they were in Long Beach because I live in Huntington Beach, so I watched the Indy race when they were in Long Beach. Oh, just F1. Yeah, I mean apparently it's gained a lot of popularity here in the States because of that Netflix show. The Netflix show gets a lot of credit. I've never seen it, but I know it exists. But that wasn't what turned me on to F1. I really can't even tell you how I was turned. I just literally just turned it on. The first race of the year. Or the second, whatever the race, Saudi Arabia. The Saudi Arabia race, I think, was the first one. All the Rangers are getting killed. Damn. 4-1 in the first period. Wow. Not good. Not good. Yeah, me too. I try to watch as many as I can. All right. I'm going to put away that hockey game and focus on this race here. 26 of 49. Still 23 more laps to go. Oh, Le Mans. Le Mans drifts, sidecars, all of it. Wow. That's pretty cool. Yeah, NASCAR. Yeah, you're in a ton of it. Ton more than I am. Shit. I don't even know where to watch all those other ones. But I do want to watch that. I do want to check in on that 24-hour race, Le Mans, this year. I do want to check that out. I've never seen that race before, except for in the movie Ford versus Ferrari. Ricardo still hasn't pit. He is riding the tires to the bitter end. He still has not pit. All right, bro, we'll be here. Thanks for hanging. One thing not confuses me, but one thing I'm like, damn, what the hell? Is Carlos is 7.9 on his driver rating. He's in fourth. Leclerc, who's pretty much been in first for 90% of this race, 6.9 on his driver rating. Not as good as Carlos. Gotcha. Well, now his rating is dropping, but Carlos's rating is rising. 8.4 now to 6.3. I wonder how to get him going to catch up to 3 and 2. Let's try to run him in the oranges. Oranges, orange, orange, orange. See if that helps. Well, we definitely should have the tires to get to the end of this thing. I'll push back on the tires. go a little conservative. Ricardo's got to be pitting. Oh, there it is. As I said that, there he goes. You knew he had to be pitting at some point. I think I've managed my tire situation thanks to you, Tandees. You helped me manage my tire situation pretty well, and I should be able to go 20 laps. Yeah. So, question, just for conversation's sake. Let's go to Leclerc. If a safety car comes out, should I pit for new tires or just stick with what I'm on? Curious. Okay. Well, let's see if that happens. If that happens, we'll worry about it. Okay. Well, one would assume that at some point here, there's going to be a safety car. Leclerc's rating dropping further into the abyss. 6.1. Now it's just a waiting game here. Carlos Sainz, 8.6, dominating. Great driver rating. My highest one yet. Okay. In this race, no need because it normally resumes after another lap, and you should be good. Okay. George Russell, the fastest through that sector there. George Russell, the fastest again. He's closing the gap a little bit. He is closing the gap on me. We're going to push it a little bit there in the double yellows. Okay, you go. All right, push a little. All right, let's push a little. All right, let's push. We'll go double orange. Double orange for a bit. I'll keep an eye on the fuel. Fuel's 0.18. Now it's 0.17 rather. It was 0.18. 17 laps to go. bump him up here to neutral. Because he's 5 seconds off from Russell. So I really don't think he's going to catch him. Push on tire, pull back on fuel. All right. There you go. 16 laps remaining. I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm not going to jinx anything. I'm not going to say shit. We'll say it if it still holds in a little while. I'm worried about burning up those tires, man. I'm worried on, like, you know, the last lap with 3 turns left, getting taken advantage of. I'm worried. Carlos ain't going to catch anybody. 15 laps remaining. Oh, man. I know a lot of guys, when they stream this game, they like to fast forward. I don't like to do that. I know it might not be ideal for you guys watching, but I kind of want to, like, watch it unfold. Could be my first ever win. I've never won before. Never. Never, ever. Oh, open the pit. Yeah. 38-40. Let's go to Carl. Let's go to Leclerc. Oh, pushing it a little bit here on the lead. Getting a little bit higher. 4.5. Let's run it. Let's run him a little on the overtake. See if we can catch up a little bit to Russell. Sainz way better on the tires. 83% on the tires for Carlos. Trying to shorten that gap a little bit with Russell. Russell's also, well, he was red, double red. Now he's in double orange. I'm in double yellow. Like I got all the time in the world. I just want to stay above his tire wear. So I feel like I have enough tires to get over the hump. I want him to burn up the tires trying to catch me. It's 4.0 right now. Still can't catch up with Sainz to Russell. Damn. Damn. All right, let's push. $11 laps to go. Can I finally win my first race? This will be my best finish ever. First and third. I've never finished this strong. Never. Knock on wood that we don't somehow mess this up. How's he doing? Still way off. Hasn't been able to. Thanks, Tandies. Yeah, he hasn't been able to shorten that gap at all between second. %59 tires. Russell is at 37% tires. Uh, 22% better. Let's go double orange for just a little bit. I just want to go double orange just for a bit. And then I'll drop it back to double yellow. Oh, are you talking about you're talking about red on the attack for Leclerc? Well, we got it up to 44 point. Yep, dropping a little bit. So you're saying red and then orange. I'm widening the gap a little bit. 4.9. What's he got going? Oh, because he's green and orange. That's why. Verstappen just set a new fastest sector 2. 8 laps to go. 4.8. Verstappen just set a new fastest lap. He's in 7th. Oh, Sainz too. All right. I did it for both. Red and orange. Red and orange. Red and orange. Now there's a blue flag on the 20th. I've never lapped anyone in my life playing this game. This will be the first. Tire temperatures are really high. Need to back off. All right, let's back off. Fine. We'll back off because you asked for it. We'll double orange on you. 7 laps to go. Oh, man. Looks like Hamilton might have to pit again. Would have been nice if Russell would have had to pit twice, but I don't think that's going to happen. I've widened the lead here, 5.4. .6. I'm going to go green on the tires just because I don't know. I'm a little worried. I'm going to be overprotective. I'm going to be overprotective of my tires. So I'm scared. I don't want to blow it. I might finally get a win. Sainz did shorten the gap on Russell. A couple of seconds. He's right there. He is not that far off from Russell. Man, could he catch Russell? Could I go 1-2? I wonder. Ooh, he's right there, boy. He's right there. Oh, no, that's 19th. Never mind. Red, red. Aren't we worried about those tires overheating? Overheating? Oh, there's second. I could see him. I could see him. Yeah. It does seem like it's going to be 1-3. 4 laps to go. I don't think he's going to pit. He has no need to pit. With double reds here on Sainz trying to catch Russell. Hamilton sets a new fastest lap. My God, he's finally not winning a race in this. Sainz's driver rating has dropped to 6.9. Leclerc's is up to 7.2.